Hello, I'm Bruce Grove, Director of Partner Relations here at OnLive, and you are watching Platform32.
At this year's Eurogamer Expo in London, masses of eager punters lined up to get their hands on some of this year's biggest upcoming AAA titles, including Battlefield 3 and Skyrim. By far the biggest queue though was for something called OnLive, a brand new console and digital distribution service which aims to revolutionise the way games are played. But what on earth is it? We didn't have a clue, so we went and asked OnLive's Director of Strategic Relations, Bruce Grove, to tell us all about it. Go, Bruce!
OnLive is the new latest gaming platform. We've gone out of our way to make it as easy as possible to bring gaming to anything. We are on-demand gaming. We're cloud gaming is the great new term. There's no need for consoles anymore. There's no need for high-end hardware. We can go from a TV to a tablet to a PC to a Mac with the same games that you play across your high-end devices today. We can now play across everything, and it's just instant. There's no downloads, there's no waiting. You just start up OnLive, go straight into the service, and all you need is a good internet connection, and you're there, playing games instantly.
Wait a minute. This sounds like some kind of crazy voodoo sorcery. Cloud gaming? What the what is that?
It's like on-demand video. It's like on-demand radio. It's the same principle for video games. There is no download anymore. There is no pulling things down. What you see is happening up in our data centers, and when you press a button, it goes up to the data center, comes back down. You don't have to wait for anything anymore. If you decide you want to buy a game there and then, and you want to play the game there and then, just hit buy, start playing. It's that simple. Day and date releases mean that at 12:01 you don't even have to be standing in the line. It means that at 12:01 you start playing the game.
Oh, okay, I get it now. So everything is stored on your central servers and streamed directly to our TVs or laptops. That sounds like it's going to need a pretty hefty internet connection to get it working properly though. What's the recommended internet speed for OnLive?
We need a good high-speed broadband connection. We recommend 5 megabits a second. We'll work down to around sort of 3 or 4, but really 5, 6 is going to give you a much better experience. We're partnered with BT, who have their Infinity service. They're bringing fiber to the home. There are other companies out there as well in the same space, Virgin Media, for example, fiber to the home. And so the next generation of broadband is starting to roll out across the country. And today that has reach of about 20–25% of the population. As we see that grow, it's only going to get bigger over the next few years. And so we hear all these stories about, well, the broadband's not really there, but at the same time, 2–3 years ago, everyone said you couldn't stream video. And 8 years ago, everyone said you couldn't make voice calls. So we're just the next evolution of that.
So what kind of games will be available for us UK gamers to buy then? AAA console titles perhaps?
AAA titles, indie titles, we have back catalogue titles. We just launched Deus Ex Human Revolution. You can go in, you can find the original Deus Ex in our platform. We have the Assassin's Creed series is all in there. We're trying to bring every game. I mean, basically there's no limit to our storage. Really, it's just about us adding more and more titles, and we're just constantly bringing everything more to the service every single week.
This is starting to sound better all the time, especially as there is already a lineup of over 150 games available. What kind of damage will the average game on OnLive do to our wallets?
We have a number of pricing models. We have everything from purchasing a game from, I believe the cheapest is £1.99, all the way up to the more traditional retail pricing. But you also have rental models. You can take a game and you can just rent it for 3 days or rent it for 5 days. Or we have something we call the Play Pack bundle, which is 100 titles, £6.99 a month, and you just go in and they're always there, they're always available. The great thing about the Play Pack bundle as well is we're constantly adding to it, and we're constantly putting pretty new titles in there. If you go in there today and take a look, you'll see Borderlands in there, you'll see Homefront multiplayer, BioShock, a whole pile of great indie titles and some older titles. So it really is a diverse mix of games as well, and it's not really just about taking some old things and throwing them in to make a package. It's really about here's a great way to just make it very easy to subscribe to a gaming service and pick and choose the type of game you feel in the mood for.
To be honest, the Play Pack bundle sounds pretty bargainous. As much gaming as you want for £6.99 a month? Sold! But is OnLive, with all its newfangled cloud gaming technology, going to be a nightmare for the average non-computer genius to get to grips with, or will it be just as easy to use as a console?
I'd like to think it's even easier. If you receive a micro console, we have a little game system that plugs into the HDMI port on your TV. 4 cables, one for HDMI, one for your network, one just to sync your controller, and one for power. That's it. Plug it in, sign on, start playing games.
You mentioned syncing controllers there. Can you use standard Xbox or PS3 controllers?
We actually have our own wireless OnLive controller, but we also support USB, and you can plug in keyboard, mouse, other devices into it, and it will just work. I mean, really, we want to we created our own controller. It's part of our brand and our identity, but at the same time we want to make it easy for people to bring other peripherals into this system.
And it's worth pointing out that you will need a USB keyboard and mouse if you want to be able to play all the games available on OnLive, because many of them are PC games and sadly will not work with just the joypad on its own. Anyway, Bruce, this all sounds pretty damn awesome, so I guess the only thing left to ask is, how much will the OnLive micro console cost us game-hungry consumers?
It's going on to sale on our website for $69.99. It's going to be available. We're also going to be doing promotions as we run up to the holidays, so keep an eye out for those. And but that's it. $69.99 gets you a micro console, a wireless controller, and all the cables you need to start gaming straight away.
Immense! Thanks, Bruce. Now, I got my hands on an OnLive micro console at Eurogamer, and I took it for a spin as soon as I got home, purchasing THQ's newest release, Space Marine, for the incredible sum of just £1 thanks to the company's UK launch promotion. As Bruce said, the console is incredibly easy to use, and after I'd set up my account on the OnLive website, I bought the game and was playing it in no time at all. Due to the nature of how the games are streamed to you, however, there is a step down in graphical quality compared to its physical media-based competitors. The screen can sometimes seem like it has been coated in Vaseline, with the usual sharp, high-definition edges being replaced by an almost soft-focus version of the original games. It's nothing too serious though, and it doesn't hamper the gameplay at all. So far I've had no problems with lag while playing, and I'm loving the fact that you can spectate on other players around the world and record and upload brag clips to show off your skills. It's gaming voyeurism at its best. The launch library is pretty vast, but hardcore gamers like myself may find that they have played most of the games on offer already, which could be a bit of a problem, but overall OnLive is looking to be very promising indeed, and if it does take off, it really does have the potential to change the face of gaming forever. Welcome to the future, my friends.